cool. So we're about to do a sound system on this Maverick. So this bad boy is coming down right now, so we can tackle this system. We're gonna do 3 subs, replace all the speakers, add some horns, and get some more amps in here. This shit gonna be loud. You wanna do lighting too at all? Like we could do rock light, the color lights at the bottom all the way around. This will be a very long video. Stay tuned, stick with it, and watch it to the end. And hopefully you enjoy it. All right, the Can-Am is in and ready to do his sound system. All right, she is in the bay now. I'm gonna strip this thing down and find out what's installed, what we can use, and what we're gonna get rid of. What are these colors for?
These are 70s colors.
The 70s?
Yeah.
This is a Mavic RS 4-seater. What typically he has installed right now, some bullshit ass kicker speakers. Look at that. Look at that. We're gonna remove that, and we're gonna be putting some Pro Audio. I want to put the Pro Audio tweeters right here too. You know, we already did it.
Yeah, but not with this cage.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna. I like to give you guys challenges all the time. So
Yeah.
challenge, bro.
What about if you do this challenge?
If I do it,
Yeah.
I won't get done.
Huh?
It wouldn't get done. But that's you guys like challenges. That's why I did it for you guys.
We already did that challenge.
Not with the cage though. You did it with the normal cage. So we're gonna do 3 subwoofers. I want to do 3 subwoofers, new speakers, and whatever power. And then that's it. 3 subwoofers, all new speakers, and the lights. See that? They put silicone to hold to make sure no water goes into the amp. But we're gonna try to put the amps up there where we normally put them. But the problem Coach was telling me is that this cage is gonna be in the way. That's gonna make stuff a little bit more difficult, but I feel like they can do it. I really feel like Jose can do it. Coach can do it. I got the time lapse going. I know you guys have been missing the time lapse, so I plan. Okay, we're gonna replace these in the rear. Hopefully they fit. These in the front, along with some horn tweeters. Okay, I'm gonna be putting in this Evo 4-channel. And what's nice about these ones is that they're super tiny, super tiny. They don't take up a lot of room. Now I got 3 MX 300 ones. 1, 2, 3. This is gonna push 1 to each subwoofer. And the reason why I'm doing that because these subwoofers that I'm gonna use, they only come in at 2 ohms. So these are 2 ohm stable, 300 watts. The subwoofer that I'm going to be using are these ones right here. I actually have them out so you can see a picture of what they look like. These are W1s from JL Audio. So we're going to use 3 of those woofers. Okay? And hopefully, when it's all done, they'll sound badass, which I think it is because it's a lot of wattage and it's real wattage. And we have Pro Audio speakers so they can travel far. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a great. All right? Stick with me, people. Stick with me. So you're the culprit. Oh my God. Mira, look at all the water in there. Coach, let me see the water. Can you shake it? So this is the old box that they got from somewhere. Oh my God. Look at all the water it leaked out. Okay, Amir, tell me what you think about the cables in this car.
The cables, they use cheap wire and, aluminum wire. On this kind of application, it's really bad to use that kind of wire because this thing, kind of things that are exposed to water. We already see it on the box that it has a lot of water. They've left the amplifier kind of unprotected, not a water resistant amplifier, and it's kind of exposed. So this vehicle, you can wash it. All you can do is clean it. And we already see that they took it to water, or they do use a lot of water to clean this vehicle. So that's not a good thing. The amplifier mounted over there, the way they did the wiring is, you know, not the cleanest, and it's not 100% cable. Really bad for this application. And tell me about this. Why you wanna drill a hole into the frame? This frame is really hard to drill, first of all. This is not the best ground that you can get. And if you look this way, it's about an inch longer and you get a better ground than making a hole on the frame. Now, it has a hole in the frame, so if water gets through that hole, it's gonna, you know,
Rust.
what is it called? You know, the metal get all rusted and it's gonna destroy the frame on this thing.
Yeah.
Because that little hole over there.
But you know, the people who did it, they weren't a stereo shop.
Oh no?
No.
That's why.
I mean, but for not being a stereo shop, it's actually okay.
It's.
Like we see stereo shops do worse than
I
this.
mean, if it's one of those things that DIY, yeah, it's okay.
So don't pay for this job.
Don't pay for this.
Yeah. If you pay, get your money back.
Yeah. So we have pictures from before, and we're gonna have pictures after.
Okay.
They drill a lot of holes to the zip ties. But the bad thing is this thing over here. That's bad.
Okay. How are you gonna accomplish going through to the front? Because you know where we put the amps. There being a cage there, does that make it more complicated?
Super complicated, not more. Way more complicated.
So for this, they had to remove the windshield to get to these plastic things out of here. And we're praying we don't have to move the cage all to get to that section there. So you want to tell the people on YouTube about your logic?
About my logic?
Yeah, for the windshield, it's gonna be.
I don't know how to act.
So he's saying for you people on YouTube, why put a windshield on a Can-Am or a UTV, something that you're supposed to be, you know, having fun with?
Enjoying the, you know, natural life, the wind, the weather condition. Either it's hot, it's cold.
So they do it so they don't get hurt by the wind and the rocks.
I don't like a windshield because if it's a lot of dirt, it gets dirt on the windshield and you're not gonna be able to see. That's one of the things I don't want. If it's muddy, you're gonna have a lot of mud. You have to have a clean water on a clean rug so you can get down and clean it every time.
So windshield's more of an annoyance than a protective.
And if it's cold, I don't know. Just wear a jacket or something.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be exposed to, you know, weather conditions, stay at home.
Stay your ass at home. So yeah, it's an outdoor vehicle, but people are trying to make it indoor by putting a windshield to
people,
protect you.
You know,
Seat
some
warmers.
people, they do seat warmers, windshield, even a wiper. Buy a Jeep.
Buy a Jeep.
Yeah, it's probably cheaper than buying this toy.
Oh, yeah. the heat shrink. And we got the, what is this called? Teflex? Just kind of protects the wire more from the elements. Oh, we got some action coming.
Action.
Action. That's it. That's all he did right there. Line up those cables. Which you going? Oh, that one's for the to cover both juntos. See?
Él no ocupa gas.
Wow, this is boring. Okay, there you go. Look at that. Man. Did you learn this in Mexico? Con los aguachiles. So Boss Man is now making a plate that's gonna hold all the amplifiers. All right. Measure once, cut twice.
Another way. Measure twice.
Measure twice, cut once. Okay. Man, look at you. You look like you're in school. Got a ruler, a pencil, and your teacher said, "You're never gonna use a ruler." Or kids in school say they're never gonna use rulers and shit.
Yep.
Now, how are you gonna incorporate all these bends in the stuff that you make? Are you gonna use metal or are you gonna use?
Probably metal.
So you're gonna bend it? All right, you're gonna check on the Maverick. Now we got the cables. Looks like the cables are here. See that? This is the amplifier wires, speaker wires. He's doing the horn tweeter up there. Yep. We got the time lapse going. Back speakers are already installed. Cables are ran down. Man, let's go check out the cable actually, the install. You see all that cabling? Fuses are right. System. Cable's going down. How clean that is. Except for that. That's not ours. But that cable right there. Oh boy. Looking good. I can appreciate good work when I see it. Oh, the front speakers are in. Oh yeah, dude. Look how beautiful those front speakers are. Alright people, I just got let know that the whole thing that he was making on the bracket has been changed. And he made this bracket, this template instead. See this shit? I was not aware of this, but look how it came out. Wow. Oh. So it goes there. Oh, like that. And then the amps just mount to the inside there?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's pretty badass.
I know.
You slide devil, you. Okay, bravo.
We don't just mount amplifiers like,
On the walls?
well, not just that, like regular stereo stuff.
We design
a bracket.
Design and innovate. I like that. Kudos to you, my friend. You lied to me, man. You said
Who like you?
that's a different bracket.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of prototyping?
Prototyping? I don't know, but this is a whole different bracket than what I saw you making last time.
Yep.
Junior just showed me how he did it. He didn't even call me to see him use the plasma.
Huh?
I didn't even get to see you use the plasma cutter.
No?
No.
You will see it. It was not enough material, but I'm gonna bring a piece so we can set up a few of this. Not only one. And the first one we got, there wasn't enough space to put all the amplifiers here.
Where's the 4 channel going?
Huh?
Where's the 4 channel going?
That's another thing. We have to find a place for the 4 channel.
All right. But still pretty cool though. Still pretty cool though.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back after they mount all those. All right, Coach, we got the boxes in here already. And we still gotta do that third one right there. But the wiring is all gone from here. You guys saw that. They're working on the custom bracket over there, what Patrol Man is doing. And yeah, it's coming along real nice. I think this guy's gonna like this system because he's gonna like it. I can tell. You know what I mean? I can tell. I have a deep feeling in here. All right, guys. If you're worried about the cage was done by our neighbors next door. Desert Works. Follow them. Look for them. Yeah. Looks like we got Patron Man right here.
Huh?
Are you mad that I sold those or what? You're like, fucking Pluto, stop selling these shits up there. But it's okay. Now it makes you integrate more and innovate. It's gonna be 2021 theme, okay? Audio systems, innovation to create passion.
Wash my brain or what?
Yeah, I'm trying to get you to my side. You know, I could charge more for that. You heard the guy say, he said go wild.
Or what?
Go wild. I actually want you to fix the stupid way that the radio is mounted in there. It looks like shit.
It is.
So go ahead and do a new one and make his logo Apache.
The thing is, the radio he's using is a piece of shit radio.
It's okay, but we're gonna make it look good.
The funny thing is, they make the bracket for, you know, that company makes a radio, makes a intercom, and makes the bracket. But the hole for the radio is not right. It should be nice.
Who made that? Oh no.
We're not about saying anything.
So that's not from the radio company itself? the bracket?
The bracket, they did it, and they should have, you know, the right size bracket for that application.
I want to do.
Because they're using different radios now, and they have a lot of those brackets.
I want to do. Look, I want to incorporate those lines. I think those lines mean something to him. So put those colors on the bracket you're gonna build. Can you do that? Can you do that? You just have to paint them.
Yeah. All I gotta do is get a little bit high
For the 60s, bro.
and start on the acid.
I don't know. I just think it'll be cool. If not that, at least put his company logo, the Apache, El Apache. I just put it at the bottom. Charge him like $600 for that. Just kidding. We don't charge that much. Now, what's your idea for that?
Huh?
What's your idea on that?
My idea is make a new grill that we can mount from the outside. Trying to utilize this mold right here. Make a different grill.
So mount the speaker from the outside, put the grill over it.
That way it's gonna look nicer. To service it, it'll be better, and it'll give you some more space.
Damn. All right. So we got Cocho about to start building the rear box that we have to customize. Because we have these ones already, right? But Cocho has to make one for the rear. We've never really done one in the rear, so this is a first attempt. But it seems like there's so much space in there, we might as well try it. So he's gonna be going back and forth between the salt table and between this floor right here. Okay? So he hasn't. You guys will be able to see him do this box too. You're gonna be able to do this box too, and you're gonna check out how he did it because he's actually wearing the cam on the body, so you get to see a little bit of that. Okay? Cool. All right, looks like we're getting down to the wire. So they got the woofers ready in there. Got the third one over there with Cortez. And we got the amplifier installation going. So this is all hands on deck right now. Looks like Cocho. What are you doing, Cocho?
Instalando los amps
Oh, here's the other woofer.
de amp rack. ¿Ya miras el amp rack?
Yeah.
¿Ya tomaste video? Ok, ya me dijiste que yo soy chingón.
So now you're mounting the amps to the amp rack. Okay, so let's see what's going on the Can-Am. We do have to finish it today. So they got more people on it.
So you can put the woofer now.
Everybody's helping out. We got we can only play up to 6 seconds, maybe 7 of music, okay? So after 7 seconds, I will cut it on my computer. So right now he's turning on the Bluetooth. Okay, getting active, ready. Oh, the lights are on the floor. Check out this underglow kit we did too. Let's see here. Yeah, boy, the underglow kit looks nice.
One day you'll love me again. One day you'll love me for sure. Ayer le confié toda mucha confianza, pero nadie teme.
All right, I want to thank you guys for watching, sticking through this long video. Comment, like, subscribe. It always helps. And also, you know, more builds to come. If you guys saw the Camaro, but I think I'm gonna do the video next on the Camaro. This was a big project, so it took us 3 days to finish it, which was pretty fast, and everybody helped pitch in, so good work.